Hello everyone, Wolf here, and welcome to another video. This is part of this series. This is year 2 of Talonclan. As always, there's a little bit of a trigger warning on this video. They are the following: death, animal death, blood, gore, and swearing. If that's not your cup of tea, go check out one of my other videos. I totally understand. Now with the triggers out of the way, let's get on to the video. Luckily, no one died this year. Well, except for our leader, Beastar. He lost 2 lives this year. The first life was to Tainted Prey. He was with another cat and they both got poisoned. Luckily, the other cat survived. And then his second life was to Green Cough, which is really funny because everyone else survived it. Other than that, he hung out with the medicine cats a lot this year, and that's about it for him. Now on to Sweet Flint. Don't worry, Umber Moth is totally fine. He's just in the nursery with their newborn kits. He's not questioned his ability to lead. It's actually been the opposite a lot this year, and that's about it, yeah. Our med cats this year have been very happy and go lucky this year. They've been playing around and stuff with each other, which I think is super cute. I really like the friendship between these two. As for these two individually, I'll start off with Sky Mask. He's been having a good year. He's been playing with his rival from Fire Clan, which is the other medicine cat, which I think is really cute. Sky Mask also is getting up in years, so I think he's gonna retire soon and give the full medicine cat position to Cheeseburger, which he is totally ready for in my opinion. Now this year, Cheeseburger's year has been full of a lot of rejections. Not her. She's been rejecting other cats that have been confessing to her, which I think is funny because Fawnheart confessed to her twice, and then Goldflick also confessed to her and she rejected him as well, which I think is so funny. Other than that, she was on a patrol with Sweet Flint when she found their adopted kids. Now it's time to move on our favorite elderly couple, Leopard Prance and Milkweed Thistle. As I said, these two are together, which I think is super cute. Leopard has officially joined the elders, but I drew her here because they're mates and it would feel cruel not to draw them together. Leopard has been thinking a lot about kits this year, which I think is very interesting. And then Milkweed wants to be a deputy. He has deputy goals, which I think is very interesting, but he's also been having things of being is it too late to become a mediator? So maybe once he retires, I'll switch him to a mediator. Anyway, that's all for those two. This is a new face. This is Acorn Nest. She joined early this year, and she has proven herself as a great warrior. She fought off a dog her first patrol out, and then she was seen hanging out with the kits, which is really cute in my opinion. I can't wait to see where her story goes. She just seems like a really sweet cat in general. Anyway, now let's go on to our very cold kitten. Grouseclaw here has been a secondary character in a movie because I didn't write very much about him. The only notable thing I could think of is that he was talking to Fawn about mates, which was very interesting. They were arguing about it. So I think she tried to ask him out and he heavily rejected her. And yeah, that's all I could get on him this year. Now, Gold here is a very interesting cat. He's still flirting with everyone and making everyone swoon over him, which I find really funny. But he started getting a crush on Gorseclaw, which is very interesting. He's also been hanging out with Fawnheart a lot, which I think is really cute. Speaking of Fawnheart, she's not doing well. She got rejected by both the cats she likes, and she's just pouting. But because of that, she's distanced herself from those cats. So she's been hanging out with Goldflick and Dark Rock, which I think is really cute. And one of those cats has a deep crush on her, and she's trying to get a crush on that cat as well. And speaking of that cat, let's talk about him. Like I said, Dark Rock has a huge crush on Fawn Heart, which I think is super cute, and he deserves to be happy. He's just been helping everyone around the clan, like reinforcing camp and taking other cats' duties when they're tired. He just seemed like a really sweet guy, and I want the best for him. He also gave the kids badger rides, which is really cute, and that's all for Dark Rock. Since the only other we have right now is Leopard Prance, and I've already talked about her, let's move on to the nursery. Obviously, we have Umber Moth in the nursery right now. He and Burger Call found these 3 kittens by their dead mom, and he and his husband decided to adopt them. So they're not biologically his, but they are his daughters no matter what. The oldest of the 3 is the shy Shine Kit with the active imagination. The middle kit is Feather Kit. She is also shy but a mossball hunter. And then the last one that was born, her name is Sandy Kit, and she is very charming. They're all 5 moons old and will be apprentices next moon, so they'll be adults next time you see them. As for Umber Moth himself this year, he's been confined to camp since the kits were born, being a den dad. He's reinforced the camp and made sure no predator could get in or out. And before the kids were here, he was going on dates with his husband and making sure that he felt confident in his role as deputy. And I think that's really cute and sweet. That's all for Umber Moth. So this is Wiggly Antler. She just joined the clan on the last moon, and I can't say much about her yet, but she seems like a sweet cat. She brought in her 2 little girls, the impulsive Mossy Kit and the bossy Breeze Kit. I can't wait to see what they will grow up to be like, and to see what Wiggly has in store for us. Well, that's the end of year 2 of Talonclan. If you want, you can like and subscribe and be in the Discord channel to be part of this little community. If you want to see the family tree, I will have it linked in the description, and if you also want to get the game. That's all for now. See you guys later, and remember to stay wolfsome. Peace!